Greetings, my earthlings. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Turn My House into a Home series. This is episode 1.
And now in QuorisWorld.
Subscribe, baby.
Alright, you guys, as you can tell, it is super dark. I wonder if I need to add some lighting in here, but it is a gloomy day, if you can tell. I'm gonna try to make some breakfast, and hopefully with me making breakfast, that'll brighten up my day. Raining literally all day, and I need to run a few errands. So I want to go to Lowe so I can get some paint, because if you guys don't know, I am starting my Turn My House into a Home series. That's going to be coming pretty soon, and I'm going to be buying a few things here and there, and you got to start off with paint. I don't know, y'all. I feel like this light right here is a little bit more better. It gives more like a natural tone. I don't look so washed out, but we'll see how it looks when I go back to editing this vlog. So I'm still working on some things, but like I said before, it's trial and error. Right now we're finna get our day started. I just want to make sure I pop out a vlog for y'all before the end of the day.
It was already going to be a very long travel journey to get there, but what should have been a 31-hour travel day turned into 57.
So delicious. All right, y'all, so I'm getting dressed and I'm getting ready to go. I just got on something very regular, very casual. You know how like when you're yelling at your kids, you try not to yell at them because you don't want to hurt their feelings or for them to internalize you know, some of the things you're saying. I just got done fussing at my son. When I say he pissed me off, he literally pissed me off in the worst way. Kids are gonna be kids. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But good grief, you know, kids will test you. Kids will definitely test you. So as I'm fussing at him, it took me back to when my mom would fuss at me. Oh no, this ain't gonna work. It took me back to when my mom would fuss at me, and I would internalize a lot of that stuff. Like, And that molded me to be the quiet person that I am now, because I felt like I couldn't express myself, and I felt like a lot of the stuff she was saying was unwarranted and like not necessary. You know, like when kids, you know, when parents fuss, they fuss out of anger and frustration, but sometimes they forget what they be saying, and then, you know, the kid never forgets. So I try to make sure that when I am talking to my son or fussing at him, that it's out of love and not solely out of anger, because, you know, people say crazy things when they're angry and when they're mad. But I don't know, it just had me thinking, I'm like, he's probably gonna like hopefully not internalize some of the things I was saying, because I was very frustrated with him. But the thing about me learning how to parent is, after I fuss, we have a talk and I tell them why I, you know, was fussing or what have you. But this is not working, and I need me another scarf, so I'm gonna try to figure something out. Yeah, let me try to figure this out. But we gotta get up out of here, and my camera battery is about to I literally tried to make this thing look cute, and baby, it's not giving. Like, I don't know how to tie this. But what was I saying? I think I was just trying to say, basically, if you are gonna fuss at your kids, just make sure you have a talk with them after you've calmed down, so they can understand that it was out of love. They probably still ain't gonna want to hear it, but I just wish there was a level of maturity when I was being parented. Because I was listening to an episode of Jessie Wu, and she was talking about how when she used to do stuff and get in trouble, and her parents used to be mad with her mother specifically, her mother would give her the silent treatment. And I'm like, yo, that is horrible. And I think that's where I get it from. Like, once I'm done with someone, I will literally cut them off and not say anything. I will literally give them the silent treatment. That's like, I don't want to say abuse, but it's almost like torture, because especially to kids, because they really don't get what they don't get to the magnitude of what they did, you know. So I think doing the silent treatment thing, and then the silent treatment never really worked on me, because I already was a quiet kid, so it didn't bother me as much. But it's just like, it's still torture, if that makes sense. So, and then my son, it don't faze him at all, because he'll be quiet for a little bit. And not saying that I do a silent treatment on him, but you know how after you yell or fuss at your kids, it kind of gets a little awkward and quiet. My son, after that, like, he will try to make logical sense, and he will talk. You know, he's like, all right, F that. Like, okay, you just fussed at me, but what you want me to do next? Do I need to clean up? Do I need to do this so I can hurry and get off punishment? You know, the whole nine. I think I'm gonna put on some glasses, y'all, because sometimes when I don't have on makeup and I have like a bare face, I need something to offset it. I need something to offset it. Yo, this wrap on my head is not giving what I want it to give, but it's going to give something today, because I could honestly put on a hat, but I'm kind of tired of wearing hats though, low-key. I'm really not feeling this wrap on my head. I look cray, but we're gonna rock with it for now. I'm just going to the stores. I'm literally going grocery shopping, kind of, sort of. I need to pick up some stuff for the room. We're gonna get this series started with the whole turning my house into a home. So it's a lot that I'm trying to do, you know. So anyway, let's go to the store. Oh, what?
A maple tree.
Greetings, my earthlings. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to Turn My House into a Home series. This is episode 1, and when I tell you, I have done a lot. So you guys have been wondering where I have been, what have I been up to, and I've been trying to turn my house into a home. So listen up here, you guys. We have several different themes going on. We got 80s themes, 90s themes, black exploitation. We have California meets Arizona meets Spanish style. We have like Asian theme type. Like I have so many different themes going on. Like I don't even know what to do with all these themes, and I think I've overwhelmed myself. Like I gotta start out small. Like I don't want to do too much, but let's start with the first room that I am doing, which is my spare bedroom. Oh, by the way, if you are new here, greetings. My name is Corey. Welcome to QuorisWorld. And I say greetings and I hold up the little alien fingers because I'm your cute little alien friend, like, which means I'm just different and I'm weird in a good way, not a bad way, okay? And, you know, we're just here to have fun. And you guys are little earthlings because you're not on my level of thinking. And my thoughts be out of this world, okay? So that's why I call y'all earthlings. So if you want to be an earthling, y'all see that membership button down there? Become a member because you get exclusive content, okay? So if y'all want to get a sneak peek of me decorating my room or the finished product of the room before everyone else does, you should become a member, okay? A lot of perks over here, baby. A lot of perks. Anyway, so I know you guys have been wondering, like, okay, what has she been up to? Like I said, I have been starting my Turn This House into a Home series. Let's start with the first bedroom, baby, because the first one, listen, it wasn't that bad. Like, I really challenged myself. The first thing I decided to do, I decided to clean the floors. Like, you got to start there first, right? You got to clean the floors. I took the cheap route because, like I said, you guys, this is a budget-friendly decor house improvement type of situation. So I ended up going to Lowe. So you can go to Lowe's or Home Depot, I believe, but I believe it's mostly Lowe's you can go to, and you can rent out a carpet cleaner. And I decided to do that because I'm not purchasing one. I'm not doing that. You know, you can rent out a carpet cleaner for $40, y'all. It's only $40.
$40.
Now, when you get to Home Depot, you get the carpet cleaner, which I don't think they do a good job with cleaning those out after other people. That's a whole story within itself. They basically rely on the people to clean it out once they're done, and then they just go ahead and rent it out to the next person. So I definitely gave that experience a 6 out of 10 because I'm like, I feel like if this was like brand new, if this was a brand new carpet cleaner, it probably would have got my carpet clean way better than it did. And then you have to do several passes because it's not a fresh new carpet cleaner. You could tell, like, I don't know if the people before it just didn't clean it out properly. You can't really tell unless you like look all up in there, and obviously I did not do that. But yeah, the experience was a 6 out of 10. However, if you just happen to look up on a really good carpet cleaner, then, you know, carpet cleaner machine, then you know, you might have a win. It might work out for you. This one just did okay. But yeah, like I said, it's $40. And when you purchase it, you do have to also purchase your own cleaning solution, which is about $20. So overall, $60, and you can have it for 24 or for 48 hours. I'm like, okay, you know, clean the carpet, and, you know, it did okay. I still feel like I could have got the carpet a whole lot more cleaner than I, wanted to. But it got the job done. It's just, I feel like the experience could have been a little bit better. So I started out cleaning the carpet. I also decided on what color I wanted to paint the wall. I always had it in my head. Let me show you guys my theme. So this is my theme for my spare bedroom. These are some of the ideas I'm gonna put up on the screen. So those are my themes that I am going for in the room. So let me start by saying that. And with that being a theme, I was like, okay, we gotta pick a color. And to be honest, when I picked the color, I was like, oh, this looks too aqua blue, too teal. It's giving jaguar colors. Like, that's not the look I'm going for.
All right, y'all, we just left Lowe, or we're leaving Lowe. So I got the carpet cleaner. The carpet cleaner was literally $40. Literally $40, but you got paid $20 for the carpet cleaner, the solution. So I think that's a great deal. Hopefully it works when I get home. We're gonna see. I'm going to clean the carpet last. I want to paint first and then clean the carpet. I so did not do that. I totally did the complete opposite. I cleaned the carpet first and then I painted. So yeah, just in case, hopefully there's no spills, but I got the stuff to lay down on the carpet, like the little tarp, so that'll be good. This is my first time painting. Yeah, so I most definitely spilt paint on the carpet that I just cleaned. Yeah, that was fun. Well, this isn't my first time painting, but like in my own home with no direction, me just kind of just going off the whim. So we're gonna see how this turns out. I don't think there's nothing else I need. I'm trying to do like project by project slowly. I don't want to do too much. Now the paint is what really cost me. The paint, like $35 each. So yeah, but the carpet cleaner itself is just literally $40 and $20 for the solution. I think that is a good deal. I hope it works. She says it's heavy duty, and I don't really have too many stains on my carpet. Just like here and there, you know what I'm saying, and just over time. But anyway, let's go.
But then when I went to Lowe's and I really sat with the color a little bit, and I looked and I played with the other colors, and it was fine. I'm like, you know what, just go with it. Just go with it. Like, you're here now, get the paint, girl. Just get the paint, get the carpet cleaner. Let's go back to the house and let's start there. So cleaned the carpet. And the very next day, I was like, okay, now I'm gonna start painting. So the very next day, your girl started to paint.
Good morning, y'all. So this is the spare bedroom. Let me show y'all so y'all can see what it looks like. We gotta get this off the wall. I'm gonna try to clean it, but honestly, I'm gonna paint over it, so I don't know. The carpet, for the most part, it looks way worse on camera, but it's not as dirty. It's just, I don't know. This is what the carpet looks like. This spot right here, child, her curling iron, because she had a mirror right here and then burnt the carpet. So I'm gonna try to spot treat, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use the little cleaner that I bought. So hopefully it works.
How we gonna paint?
Huh?
How we gonna paint?
How we gonna paint?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, what's the colors?
This color right here, Johnny.
You are now listening to Dreams Country Radio.
as I was painting, it kind of was fun. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, oh my God, this is my first time like really painting, like for real. Like this is gonna be interesting. Of course, I was very sloppy with it. I'm not even gonna lie. I was super sloppy with it. I'm like, I don't know how to paint. I ain't read the directions. Like, should I do a second coat? I don't know. Which I ended up doing a second coat the next day. That wasn't so bad. I was like, okay. And it turned out good. Of course, I colored outside of the lines. Why did I not get the blue tape to, I don't know, y'all. And I think initially I wanted to paint the ceiling because of the themes that I showed you guys. I wanted to paint the ceilings, but I'm like, maybe not, maybe later. Maybe we'll revisit painting the ceiling later, but it was really going to add this like flair that I really needed it to add. But I'm like, maybe later. We'll revisit it later. So we started there, and then I seen this couch, you guys, on Temu. So I'm like, oh my God, I got to get this. I've been wanting a mustard yellow sofa forever. Literally. Now, I had that idea having a mustard yellow sofa somewhere in my home. I've had that idea for a while now, but I just didn't know what theme, what to kind of dress it up around. I did not really know that part, and I'm like, is this gonna work with this like blue color and this mustard color sofa? And it looked like it worked out pretty well. Like,
I have wanted you to be all you can be. Corey, you are so ambitious to me. You are everything a little sister should be.
stay tuned for next week's episode of Turn My House into a Home Improvement Series, episode 2.
All right, you guys, it is day 2, and so far we had the wall. So I only did one coat. Okay, y'all, we have packages on top of packages. Okay.
For more exclusive content, make sure you sign up for my members only. You guys get a sneak peek of the finished product of this room. See you guys in the next vlog. Bye.
That's who you are. Corey, you're a star. One day the world will know who you are. Because you're the daughter of a star.